So it's Monday, August 15th. I haven't done one of these in probably about 5 or 6 days. Sorry. Just to update you, this is pretty much completely gone. Those bruises, you can kind of see little fades of them, but there's nothing really there anymore. They've been gone like that for like a good day or two. And I didn't even put Cypress on this whole weekend because I was bad with my meds, and I'm paying for it now. And yeah, I mean, it was a really, Cypress actually does help remove bruises a lot faster, because this other one that I didn't touch for a week took a week to go away, and this new one took about a little less than a week. I mean, a little more than 2 weeks, which is what that other bottom one did. I'm sorry, a little more than a week when that other one took 2 weeks. There we go. Got my head straight. So yeah, and this was a way bigger one, you know, than the smaller one down there. So right on, Cypress Oil. Thank you for that, that experience. That was cool. So anyways, I ended up taking a trip with my girlfriend Amber, going to Corpus. She has helped me get a lot of money that I didn't know I could get from the insurance people. So as a thank you, I decided, let's just get away, get out of here, get out of town. So we went to one of my favorite spaces in nature, which is, of course, I mean, they're all my favorite spaces in nature, but Mother Ocean is one of those that I've always gone to and was raised by, living close to South Padre. We would take a month off almost every year to kind of just get away. My mom would take her vacation and we'd go to my mom's boss's beach house. And I was a little spoiled, you know, in my high school, junior high years, I guess, going out there. We were there for every spring break pretty much, since I was in junior high too. And yeah, I got this really deep connection with the ocean growing up and back then that has stayed with me. And I love to pray with her. I've had some beautiful moments with her. The last time I was there with my bestie Adrian in South Padre Island, I realized I've been to 3 beaches now through this healing journey in this year. Galveston with the whale. Beautiful prayer there. I'll talk about that in a separate video. South Padre with my bestie Adrian and Soul Sister, and that was a beautiful experience for me. Getting in that water, I felt like a little girl again. I didn't even plan on going to the beach. It was just one of those moments that just happened, and Adrian lent me a swimsuit that was a one-piece, and I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really worn a one-piece in a while, and now that I have a skinnier body, I really didn't want to, but I felt it. It was like this, like me being reborn, like I needed to go there as a child again and ask it to cleanse me and cleanse my child. And I did. And it was really beautiful. It was a really cool experience. Because as I dipped into the ocean, I asked it to cleanse me like a child, and it carried me away, and I felt like a little child. And there's a picture of it that Adrian got of me that I haven't posted yet because it was special. Really special moment for me. Feeling like that little kid again. And, feeling the ocean just carry me like a child. It was so cool. And it didn't do that to me this time. It was a different experience. That last time it was like I literally had no control. I was swept off my feet and I was flipped over almost, and it was so cool. Like I remember that happening when I was a little kid. And I felt it, like I felt like she was helping me, washing all that away. All that pain, all that little girl, that scared little girl. She was empowering her. It was cool. I haven't shared that with anybody until now. I didn't even get to tell Adrian. But anyway, I ended up, this time around, having a really cool experience with the ocean again. And Amber caught pictures, which was really cool. But I decided I wanted to, oh god, dip myself in the ocean, but this time ask the ocean to cleanse my heart, cleanse my soul, cleanse every bit of me, and open me up to allowing to receive the abundance that I deserve from this planet and from this experience, and also the love that I deserve, that sometimes I push away, sometimes I'm scared of. I don't want to be scared anymore. I don't want to be too proud anymore. for anything. And I think a lot of my past experiences I've seen that I am too proud sometimes, and definitely too scared sometimes to admit and accept and receive what I deserve. And I don't want to be that way anymore. I'm tired of that. I want what I deserve. I want this life to be the best that it can be, you know? And so that was the prayer that I asked Mother Ocean to help me with this time, and it was really cool because I kind of like sat back and dipped my head in, but not my face. And I was like, okay, anoint me. And then I heard it. I heard this voice saying, that's not an anointment, this is. And then this wave came over me. And it was so cool. But then when I came out of the wave, because I didn't expect it, it just came out of nowhere. Because I was literally in one of those like calm spots, but out of nowhere, this wave comes and boom, you know, and I'm like, damn, I was trying to do the calm spot, you know. But anyway, I end up like getting this little wave over me. It was really nice, a nice surprise. And I kind of dumped under and, you know, got the water in my mouth and nose, all that good little experience. And then all of a sudden, I felt this like blockage in my heart, like it hurt almost even. And it was like this, I don't know, just this like stiffness there. And I was like, what is this? And I asked them, I'm like, please wash it away. If this is where the blockages are, wash them away. And I heard it. It was like, flow with me. Try to float with me. And I'll make it go with each wave. And so I just kind of started floating. And she started pushing me with her waves towards the ocean. I mean, towards the sea line or the shore. And with each wave, it was 3 waves. And I asked for things in 3. With each wave, I just felt it like release a little bit more. A little bit more. And then the last time it was all gone and I felt great. All the sickness, all the things, because I forgot my medicines, and that was another thing I learned this weekend. I'm still not taking care of myself like I'm supposed to. I'm still learning. I'm still like this baby who needs to freaking learn. More like a teenager now, I think. But yeah, I like literally did not bring my cannabis oils, and I forgot my CBDs. I had like a little bit of them. Didn't bring a lot of my medicines, and on Saturday night I was so exhausted I forgot to take my mushroom pills. I was like on nothing, and oh my god, it was horrible. And I think that I got this really cool whirlpool bathroom or whatever with my girlfriend, and I took like almost over an hour soak in this whirlpool, and after a while I started thinking about like I'm hitting my lymph nodes on my back, which is where the cancer was. And the doctors are all like, oh, don't do that because you could spread the cancer. Well, I'm pretty damn sure my cancer's gone. Now, actually, I know. My cancer is no longer in those lymph nodes, nor in my uterus, if I can help it. And I can. And I don't think I was stimulating the cancer. I think I was stimulating the poisons, because the poisons are going through my lymph nodes, of course, to get out of my body. I think that also is why I had this rush of horribleness. I mean, I was puking more than normal, way more than normal, and I didn't bring my anti-nausea medicines because I've never needed them until now. And I was literally throwing up full meals, whereas I never do that. I usually just wake up in the morning kind of nauseous and sick from not keeping myself nourished all night with my meds. And I'll throw up a little phlegm, but it feels good because I know that all that phlegm's building up anyway, and I want it to come out. So it's been like just part of my normal routine to throw up every morning phlegm, and it's okay, you know, but that's usually all I do. I'll get a little nauseous and spit up phlegm, but I'm not like throwing up like I was. And this weekend it was intense to the point where my friend was really nervous that I was going to dehydrate. And I was starting to get lightheaded. I just made sure to chug water, and I bought just a bunch of nutritional shakes and started just drinking that, but I couldn't eat anything. And I know it's because I wasn't doing my cannabis stuff, and I'm super grateful for that. And then Saturday night, forgetting to take my mushroom meds just brought everything else on and more intensely. I'm super grateful for that, and I'm just trying not to beat myself up, but at the same time make myself step up and know that I need to take care of me, you know, like I do a little, but I need to more. So that was a really good lesson that I learned this weekend, and also that I can will whatever I want, basically. Anything I asked for was coming, and when I gave specifics, it would like automatically happen. And I don't know if it's because I walk in prayer every day now that I'm sick, and I'm literally praying all day, or what, but I feel like I was shown that I just need to ask. For example, on our way up there, we basically said we want a trip that's like, we want to be treated like royalty, you know? I spent some money on the room, but I didn't want to spend too much money on everything else, and we didn't even get to go out to eat except once, so I guess that worked out. But yeah, I ended up just willing this like magnificently rich, fulfilled, like, but at, you know, no cost to us type of, we wanted to be treated like royalty, like queens, like rich people, you know. Oh my god, excuse me. And there were little things that happened. We were looking into a dolphin escapade because we really wanted to see dolphins, and we ended up driving, going to Port Aransas just to do this little like tour loop thing, and on our own. And turns out we ended up having to get on a ferry. Well, I'd never been on a ferry, I don't think, and so that was a really cool little 3-minute experience. It wasn't that long of a ferry ride, but it was still cool. And we ended up getting to see dolphins. So I was really concerned about paying this guide and then getting sick out there and like really getting fucked up with like, you know, the motion sickness or whatever of the boat. I didn't really know what to expect, so I prayed about it on our way out that way, and then that we ended up getting that experience instead. So that was really cool and free, and we got front row in the ferry, and so we got to see everything. It was really neat. It was a cool experience I got for my first ferry ride. I really enjoyed it. I might have went on that ferry when I was a kid with my family, but I don't remember it. Like, this was my remembering time, you know? Uh-oh, I'm running out of time. I love you guys. I guess